Hi guys, welcome to Vic and Vince Football. Welcome to pre-season. Yeah, that's a pre-season game there for Man United against Leeds United. And it's in Croke Park in Ireland. So, supposedly sold out, 80,000 people. So it's going to be an interesting game. Look, I've got the teams up there. Look, the United numbers are not correct. I've just put them 1 through 11 because the site that I got them haven't got the United numbers out yet, and I don't know them off by heart. So I know Diego Dallo's 20, but I don't really have them all off by heart. But that's your lineups for both teams. Have a look at them. I've got a headache today. Get something to drink here. But I hope you're all doing well. It's only about 2 weeks to go in the Premier. Well, not even 2 weeks. The 22nd of August. It all starts off the Premier League. It's back and it's exciting. And we've got a big competition on the channel that I'm going to get into in a few minutes' time. I got everything ready. I'm excited for this one. I'm very excited for this one. Look, it's preseason, so you don't over evaluate it. You win, you're happy. If you lose, don't be too. But slowly but surely, I mean, look, we're playing in 10 days time, the first game of the season, and the first team hasn't played together yet. I'm hoping that on Saturday, I think it's Milan on Saturday. I hope that's where we get to see the full squad play, the Brunos and the Mbomos and then the Cunhas, and they need to play. We need to have that starting 11 out there. I mean, the same old guys are getting injured again before the season starts. Need I say more? But let me quickly get the chat up and running so we can talk to each other as well. I didn't do that beforehand because I was trying to get the latest team news there. Normally it comes out in half an hour before, but I did not. And then I didn't get all the numbers and the names and stuff like that. Look, both teams, big players are missing, of course. On side of Leeds is Calvin Lewin not playing, Bruno's not playing, Cunha's not playing, Tillemans is not playing, but they're on the bench. So we can be happy with that. I think we'll see some of them play a little bit of minutes today. Let me just get in there. There you go. I'm going to put that out there so I can talk to you guys a little bit, see what's going on the chat side. I hope there's a few of you in there. I hope I'm not going to be on my own today. It looks like I'm on my own. Okay. No, we got a few in there. Vern's in there. Manus. Mo is in there. Joshua Miller. Leeds United 2-1. 1-1. It's on flash score. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm happy with the way it is now. I'm not gonna. It's pre-season. I'm in pre-season. United's in pre-season. Well, both Uniteds, obviously. I gotta be careful tonight when I say United because Leeds United, Man United. We'll just say, how am I going to do this? I want Manchester and Leeds. I'm gonna have to call them like that, man. That's the way it is. But let's say, sorry about that big yawn. Vic doing a friendly. I'm doing a friendly because of YouTube. Because YouTube are changing the rules. And if you want to get monetized on your channels, from the 1st of February, you've got to have 8,000 watching hours on every channel. So I thought, no, I'm going to do this one. And it's also a practice run with all our new studio, all our new graphics and stuff like that. So I was thinking of doing Paris Saint-Germain against Aston Villa. But I thought, no, hell no. Well, why should I do that? I'll do Man United against Leeds, 80,000 people there. Should be a cracking game. And we'll have a look at it. But listen here, I hope you guys have all signed up for Super Brew. I'm going to get into that afterwards, our competition. I'm going to show you some stuff there. But look, it's very much test lineups for both teams. I think actually Leeds have got closer to their top team than we are. I mean, Lammens must probably be in the starting 11. Dallo maybe be in there. Santos, Ahmed, Mbeumo, and that's about it. Can't see Txiki starting. I can't see Dogu starting. So we'll see. Soccer. Woo! There you go. Fly on the wall. Yeah, but it's pre-season. Pre-season doesn't. I mean, look, Man United has had a good pre-season. We drew to the Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain. So, Super Brew. So let me get into Super Brew, otherwise Vern's going to get a nappy rush. You know, so it doesn't really matter. Here we go. So I'm going to show you guys quickly. It's going to cover a lot of the screen. You're going to hear me in the background. Let me quickly get into it. Super Brew. That's what it's all about, guys. That's the place to go. Go to Super Brew. And once you're in Super Brew, there's on the left-hand side, you can see tournaments. You hit the tournaments. There you go. Hit tournaments. Then it'll come up football, rugby. You can see it in the middle of the screen. You just hit that little football there. And then you can choose, and then you go down to Premier League Predictor at the bottom. That's the fifth from in the list. You hit that Premier League Predictor, and it takes you over here. And then you got to tip in. Well, then you get to choose start a pool, join a pool, manage a pool. You got to join a pool. I'll put that out there right now. Join a pool. You got to type in Vic and Vern football. That's what you got to type in, boys. Type it in there. And once you've typed that in, it'll bring you to this page that you'll see Vic and Vern's football, our tip sheet. Got 28 guys in there, Bulls in there, a Wolf game is in there. A few of them, I know Bulls 2004 is in there. I think Mo is in there. So join that because, guys, this is probably the most important screen for a lot of you guys. This one, that's what you can win. The first prize is $250 cash on your bank account and a Vic and Vern hoodie. The second prize is $150 and a Vic and Vern hoodie. And the third prize is $50 and a Vic and Vern hoodie. I can tell you one thing, me and Vern are taking part because it's done by an external site. So we have the opportunity to win it as well. So do go and join that. Join Super Brew. I think it's going to be interesting. Look, I'm glad we have 28 there. I'd like to have around about 50 to 100 people in there. That'd make it really exciting. Fly on the wall. Is the draft over for the soccer clubs in England? There's no draft, but the transfer window is still open until the end of August. So there's still teams going to be buying new players and stuff like that. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But let me just quickly go look at that. Well, 78% again with the United win today. I like that, but I think it'll be a tough game. Transfer till 31st of possibly, exactly. We will have transfer deadline day live on this channel. We always like to do that. I like to do that. What is $250 in South African Rand? 5,000 Rand. That's what it is. It's 5,000, a little bit more than 5,000 Rand. So join because you can win 5,000 Rand, you know. You can go to the Spur with that. I don't know what it costs these days. I don't know, but it's 5,000 Rand first place, 3,000 Rand second place, and 1,000 Rand, 2,000 Rand. 2,000 Rand, no, 1,000 Rand is third place. There you go. So if you want it in Rand, if it's in pounds, it's approximately, the pound and the dollar is approximately the same these days. A little bit less, so don't worry about that. But I support Man City. Well, then you won't get the prize. No, I'm just joking. Everybody's welcome. Even Man City fans. You know, everybody has their weakness in life, and yours is obviously being a Man City supporter. You can't help it that you're a Man City supporter, and I definitely can't help it either. I mean, we've got Liverpool supporters in here. Don't know which is worse, Liverpool or Man United. Let me just quickly go to the TV screen that I can get the game up and running. Put this other microphone on to enhance the experience. We care, accept. There you go. What is this now? Why do I have to log in? Why do I have... Okay, there you go. Continue. Oh, my Lord. I don't know what my password is anymore. I hope I got it right. Not now. Incorrect. Okay. Should be. Let's see if I got it right now. Not now. There you go. I remembered the password. Hey, bloody hell. So let's get the TV guide on. But we've got plenty of time. The game only starts at 8:30 Central European Time, 19:30 if you're in the UK. Yeah. I was really looking forward to watching some athletics this evening, but no, yeah, I'm going to do the football now. I might as well. And I think Man United's going to have a good season. I can see us making the top 5 again. Or top 4 at least. I don't think we can win the championship this year, but we will see. We will see. like and subscribe. Of course, like and subscribe. And guys, please, help us out. We're trying to get to that 4,000 hours that we need for the channel. So before the 1st of February, otherwise it's 8,000. Just 1 second. I'm just trying to get it. I'll get into the chat in a second, you guys. But look, tell me what you think of the transfer market for your team, whoever your team is. Mo, tell me how you've rated Man City's transfer window. Where the hell is my... Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to see it right now. It's still evening news there on the channel. So I've got to put a little bit soft, otherwise I'm going to get the evening news live. There you go. There you go. So I put that to the bottom so long. There you go. No, look, when is darts back? Darts, we're going to be a lot of darts coming up because we've got to push that channel as well. So a lot of darts coming up, don't worry. But what have I made of the transfer window for United? Like, we signed a second goalkeeper. I don't really get into second goalkeepers. Mason Mount. Mason Mount is made out of glass. That man cannot stay healthy for 3 games in a row. I mean, and if you play more than 60 minutes, he's broke for a year. Rose Garden going 3-1 United. There you go. We're gonna make some different. We might. I'm looking into some stuff for the football channel. We'll have a tips there. I'm looking to get us a player ratings after every game. I want to get that in the rugby as well. I'm working on it, trying to get it for the All Blacks against the Springboks. I'm working on things, guys. But as you do know, we still work, me and Vern. It's not like we can just do this the whole bloody day. We would love to, guys. We would love to just do this the whole day, but it's just not. It doesn't. We don't earn any money at the moment, so it's not happening. There you go. Now, I think this Andre Santos guy, I think it's a good buy. I like the Tillemans. Also like the price of Tillemans. I think we still need a starting left back. I think we need one more midfielder. I think if TXC goes to Juventus on loan, I think we need a backup striker. But I've got to say, look, if Marcus Rashford stays with the club, which I think is not a good idea, but if he does, we don't need a backup striker because he can be the backup striker. He can be the backup winger, the backup striker. You've got Cunha that can be a backup striker. You've got Mbumo that can play that position. Listen here, I'm not talking rugby today. I'm not talking rugby. I refuse to talk rugby today. We'll talk rugby on Saturday again. That's the rugby channels for rugby. We can get into other sports later, but let's stick to the football. Let's stick to the football. My favourite this year to win the Premier League. I'm going Chelsea, I think. They got no midweek games like United had last year. They got a fantastic manager. They got a good squad. They've improved their squad. I think Chelsea could be in a surprise. Well, surprise. I think they could do it this year. I think Chelsea will be... I'll go Chelsea 1. I'll go Arsenal 2, United 3, Liverpool 4, City 5. Man City's going to win the Premier League. Why? Everybody. Luke Shaw needs to go. Lots of people need to... No, Luke Shaw doesn't need to go. Luke Shaw you can use as a backup left back if he doesn't have to play all the games. We need a world-class left back, man. We got to get somebody. And don't tell me Lewis Hall and all the shit. These English people, when you got an English passport, you're the greatest ever. And I get so upset when I watch some of these United channels. Oh, but we need somebody Premier League proven. Aha. So you wouldn't take Mbappe. You wouldn't take Valverde. You wouldn't take Bellingham. You wouldn't take Nuno Mendes of Paris Saint-Germain as a left back because they're not Premier League proven. So if you've never played in the Premier League, you can't play for United because they're not Premier League proven. The biggest load of fucking hogwash I've ever heard in my life, Premier League proven. So you wouldn't take Joshua Kimmich for the midfield from Bayern Munich because he's not Premier League proven. I mean, Man City made the biggest mistake. They signed Haaland. He wasn't Premier League proven. I mean, come on, guys. You know, you got to be... The Premier League is not the one and all of football. Let's be honest. Haven't won the Champions League in 2 years. The Spanish league is also good. The French league is good. There's a lot of good players. Chelsea drew with Malaysian team. All right. What team is going to do the worst? I think it's a toss-up between Hull and Ipswich, going to the bottom of the league quickly. I think Coventry is going to save themselves. I think Coventry saves themselves because I think Frank Lampard is a good coach. I think Lampard's going to do a great job at Coventry, and I can see Lampard as England coach one day. Robinson puts most crosses. Yeah, look, there's a lot of good players out there, man. A lot of teams are playing today, tomorrow, and on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A lot of preseason games still being played. Jan Ray, you can do us a big favor today. You can keep us up to date what's going on with Aston Villa against Paris Saint-Germain in the Super Cup. Coventry's only focus is beating Man United, but they don't play us at the first game of the season. They play Arsenal. I think Newcastle are in trouble. I got Leeds going down this year, so. But I think Newcastle are a little bit in trouble. I think Newcastle could be in trouble this year. Okay, they only got one game a week. Unless they're not in Europe, put it that way. There are still other cups to play for. For me, what would be a good season for Man United this year? Look, for me, it's only a good season if we win it. But what could I handle? Not what I'd be happy with. What would I accept as a minimum? Top 5, which I think will get you back in the Champions League. Top 5, get into the knockout stages of the Champions League, and at least make a final of one of the two domestic cups, the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. And for me to be a little happy, you're going to have to win one of those. So win a domestic trophy, a cup, 5th in the league, and a little bit of a run in Europe. I'm not saying get to the semi-finals. We're not strong enough for that. I don't think we can make a quarterfinals of the Champions League. But like the last 16 of the Champions League, I'd be happy with that. Can I ask the question, can you do Man City versus Arsenal Sunday for the Shield? Sunday, Man City, Arsenal. Yes, I can do that. I'll write that down. Yes, we'll do that one. I will. Man City, Arsenal. Okay, I'll do that one for the Carabao, for that, what's that, Charity Shield there, what it's called. Everton just beat Newcastle 3-1. I'm telling you, Newcastle, look, it's pre-season, but they're not good. Arsenal versus Como. Forest versus Leverkusen, and Malaga versus, okay, so they're all at 8:45. All right. Good stuff. No, but we're gonna concentrate on this game. Let me just have a look if we've got some pictures of Croke Park already. There you go. Did you guys know that this is the 3rd biggest stadium in Europe? We're talking to Patrick Dorgu there.
It's gone well, it looks, in terms of the results. What's clicked? I think just continue from last season.
Okay, so he's talking about last season. Last season, I don't give a that's what I don't like about this. Last season, no one is interested in last season, my son. Last season is finished. Or you can't live off last season. That's why I always loved Tom Brady. Tom Brady was always, the day after he won a trophy, the next day was like, forget it, we got to move on to the next season. We can't live in last season, my boys. We can't live in last season. Last season, we weren't in Europe. We got knocked out of both cups in the first round. We played one game a week. I mean, and we didn't play good football. We just got good results. Yeah, I'll do it with Vern if I can. Depends what Curry Cup's coming up on Sunday. Rashford back ruins it for Dorgu. I don't think so, because I don't think they're banking on Rashford staying. So I think Rashford still leaves the club before the end of the transfer window. I think it would be the best for United. But don't forget to hit the poll, boys. Nice to have you all in there with the chat. Don't forget one more time. I'm going to plug it quickly because we've got a few minutes to go. I'm just going to put it like this one out there. Go to Super Brew. Do the Premier. Go to Super Brew. Go to the tournaments. Hit the football icon. Go to the Premier League. After you've hit the Premier League, go and there's a thing says, in red there you can see start pool, join pool, then type in Vic, Vern and football. You'll get onto our page. 28 players in there at the moment. Go in there because, guys, you can win good money, good prizes, good merchandise from Vic and Vern Sports Shed. So please do that. Let me just take that away there again. So that looks good. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. We had a lot of fun with the tipping last year. I won last year. No prizes last year. Just got a little trophy. We'll send somebody. We'll have a Vic and Vern's trophy, which we'll send you as well. I will engrave it with your name, Vic and Vern, and we'll send the trophy as well. The winner gets a trophy. It'll be about that size, the trophy, about 20 centimeters. A nice trophy. We'll send you the trophy with the hoodie. Put the cash on your bank account. There you go. We'll have 2 trophies. One we send the winners, and one we'll keep, and every year we'll just add a layer to it, whoever wins the stuff. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good, guys. So let's enjoy it. Let's really enjoy the season. I'm looking forward to the season. I think it's going to be a phenomenal season. Yeah, but look, some teams are earlier in their preparation. Other teams are not. Don't forget that. The German Bundesliga starts, I think, a week later than the English Premier League. Paris Saint-Germain, they have had one preseason game or something. None of their stars have played yet. Tonight they've got that game against Aston Villa. But they don't have to worry because they can have a bad start in the French league and they'll still win it. Hope you win this year and Vern must not do bad. Well, I hope you win. Why don't you just join it? And I hope you win. I hope you all win. Not going to happen because Vic's winning, but don't worry. Don't. And guys, don't be scallum. I mean, I don't mind if you have 2 accounts or 3 accounts, but not 10 accounts, Use your wife's account, use your kid's account. You can sign up with more than 1 account like that. That way you increase your chances of winning. But don't go out there and make like 10 or 15 fake accounts. First of all, you're going to have to do a lot of tipping. And secondly, we want the competition to be fair. The only one that's going to have 20 accounts is moi. PSV lost 3-0 to Mallorca. But doesn't mean anything. Or now PSV not a good team anymore. Is Mallorca better than PSV? No, they're not. See the Man United play. They're showing some of the players here. That's good. Sensational stadium there. Ipswich Town beat Rayo Vallecano 3. There you go. What that says nothing about nothing. Absolutely nothing. It means these pre-seasons mean nothing. Unless both teams play with the foot. I don't even think that the Community Shield or whatever it's called there on Sunday between Arsenal and Man City. I don't think they play the top teams. FPL League. What's an FPL? What's the FPL League? We have a Premier League. Yeah, we have the Premier League tip sheet. So go there, man. You've got to go there, boys. I'll put it out there one more time. Go to this homepage. You just got to sign up with your email. It's for free. Doesn't cost you anything. And you can win money on our tips. What time is the game? At past. So in 21 minutes. Fantasy Premier League. No, I don't do fantasy. In the bedroom, yes. There's a lot of fantasy in the bedroom. But no, I don't do fantasy football and stuff like that. No. So, no. Not happening here, baby. Not happening here. So I'm going to put this down to the bottom now. There you go. Don't really need to see all that. Just need to see the scoreboard. There you go. And that's on top. Well, that's on top. Oh, that's good. You can open that up. There you go. So we're going to, but look, a lot of Man United fans. I mean, I've seen, of course, the big channel, United Stand there with Goldbridge, they're losing their shit about this transfer window. I don't think it's been a good transfer window for United. It's not what they promised us. They promised us a marquee signing. Unless you're counting now Tillemans as a marquee signing. They said we're going to spend around 200 million. We've net spent 40 million. 40 million. Tottenham have net spent 200 million. I mean, if Tottenham are outspending Man United, it's not a good look. It is definitely not a good look. But hey, it is what it is. But it's not always about. I don't need you to go buy 300 or 400 million players. I need you to go and buy the right players for the club. If it costs 30 million, then it's 30 million. And if the right player that we need, like I think we need somebody like Valverde in our midfield. But Valverde will cost you 140 million. Now, me, it's not my money, so I'd be willing to spend it if I was United. But, you got to get those kind of players. You got to get the right player in. So we'll see. I'm just showing what kind of sports all get played here at Croke Park. It's beautiful. The Irish do love that Gaelic football, don't they? Huh? But, yeah. Very passionate people. Look, the Irish, most Irish either support Celtic, Liverpool, or Man United. Birmingham City just beat Barcelona. See what you mean? So you're telling me Birmingham City is better than Barcelona? Pre-season, that's what I'm telling you, Jan Ray. Wake up to the real fucking world. Pre-season means nothing. It's the same as these games with the URC teams against the All Blacks. It is pride and everything. But it means nothing because no URC team is beating the All Blacks. Oh, John O'Shea in the house looking good. I got a signed shirt of John O'Shea in my house. When they played against Basel once, I went to their practice. Real nice guy. Can't understand a fuck he's saying when he speaks English. But otherwise, no, nice person. Real cool, man. Guys, let me just I was going to get my pad out here quickly. So, here we go. Here we go. Got a little interview with Michael Carrick. Let's listen into it.
Yeah, we're fully aware of the significance and the importance of this game tonight. It's a lovely stadium, and even driving in, I think it took us a while to get here, but in a really good way. All the fans on the street, and
there you go.
The welcome that we got coming into the stadium and arriving here. It's got a feeling of a really special night, which is great to be able to enjoy it. I think for the players to take it in and enjoy it, we've got some young players playing tonight, which is fantastic for them, and just to sample it really, and without any kind of jeopardy really, and they can just go and enjoy the occasion.
Of course, they can enjoy the occasion.
We're obviously preparing for the new season, so there's a seriousness to the game as well.
Sold out, I know. Is Ryan going? I heard the tickets were quite expensive.
Key question, simple question. Are you better than you were last season in terms of what you've got in terms of your squad? Are you stronger?
Yeah, we feel we're stronger. We feel we've improved. I think we're trying to obviously improve. That's the name of the game. Keep getting better. And we had a strong foundation.
Just listen to Michael here.
Last season that we wanted to push on, and the boys have came back hungry. And now we've got everyone back. It's not quite back enough for tonight, but everyone back in the group. I think it feels good.
And you'll mix it up, I know, tonight in terms of youth, experience, getting players a run out. What are the essentials you showed at the end of last season you want to build on in terms
Look, if the Bulls can win on the weekend, good luck to them. I just want to listen to Michael.
I think we've looked like a good team. I think without the ball, we've looked really good. I think we've working together, good distances, good team ethic. I think it's important, and obviously the quality, that we've added, and what the boys are capable of in terms of creating and scoring goals. So. There's not one thing like
Daffy Duck also in the house.
You're always pushing for more, but we feel like we're in a good place.
Good luck tonight. Thank you, Michael. So long. Cheers.
He talks well, Michael Carrick. Oh, Farke, I like him as well.
To be involved in this. Yes, great stage, more or less for friendly. I have to say, of course, a very traditional game, and also, the season is actually closer. Of course, also important test for both sides, and a fantastic atmosphere, I think, for the supporters.
He's a good coach.
Fantastic day. But of course, both teams also want to deliver from the sport point of view. Of course, we're not fighting for points today, but definitely an interesting.
No, but you're fighting for pride. You're fighting for.
How different a prospect are they to the team you beat back then?
Yeah, it's completely different game.
Looking good. No, but guys, come on, tell me, boys, tell me. I want to know from Mo. He is a City supporter. Where are the Liverpool supporters? Barcelona going to win 4-5-0? I don't think so.
Was a good feeling also to be
there. I don't think so.
And work long enough in England to know.
At least if Barcelona beat Basel 5-0, can you imagine what we'll do to Mamelodi Sundowns? They killed them 10-0, man.
Well, both managers, nice, relaxed and comfortable ahead of this one. And they should be feeling the same way when it comes to their positions, because any doubts that there were over both of those, they answered last season with their team.
So, yeah. I'm looking forward to see what Carrick can do this season. It's a big season. I wish the owners would just back him with a left back, with a centre back, with a central midfielder, and a backup striker. I think if we sign 4 decent players, I think we got a good chance of that top 4. Everybody's excited, man. Good insight here from John O'Shea. But look, these games mean nothing. It all starts on the 22nd. In front hook. Wow. And 2017, you were still fucking in your nappies, man. What's 2017? I don't give a shit about 2007. People always go back in the past. England, well, England won a World Cup in 1966. They haven't won it since. So what does that tell me? Nothing. Nothing. I don't understand this, going back in time. Only fools live in the past. You've got to learn from the past, but you've got to live in the present and in the future. Because living in the past only gets you into trouble. I don't even fucking give a shit what I did yesterday. I don't even care what I said yesterday. Yesterday's yesterday, today's today, and tomorrow's tomorrow, man. You've got to go. Let's look into the future. There you go. I don't care what happened yesterday, but I do care what happens tomorrow. Because yesterday can't come back again. You know, it's not like yesterday can come around and there's going to be an earthquake yesterday. No, if there's going to be an earthquake, it's going to be in the future, or something bad's going to happen to me, it's going to be in the future. Because yesterday was a good day. So let's look in the future. I think Man United have got a bright future. I would like us to keep a coach now for more than 1 or 2 or 3 seasons. That would be nice. I'd like us to start building slowly but surely a better squad. And of course, I'd like us to build that new stadium, or at least really revamp Old Trafford up to a standard that is Premier League worthy. Because the stadium is not Premier League worthy anymore. It is iconic, it is everything, but it's falling to pieces. Summer signings for United. So we signed Santos for 40, Yuri Tillemans for 50, Tillemans for 35, and Kieran Thompson there for 8. But we sold a few players as well. I think Tillemans is a shrewd bit of business there. £35 million for a Belgium international who captained his side at the World Cup. I think he played well. I think he's got that little bit. I think he's that little bit of that old. Remember when Michael Carrick used to play? I think Tillemans has got a little bit of that. I think he's the right age. He's composed. He will not get flustered and nervous like some of the young guys. What will Kobe Mainoo do this year? For Kobe Mainoo, it's a massive season. He's got to perform this season. Otherwise, I think he's gone from United. I mean, somewhere down the line, you're not young anymore and you got to perform. Oh, Paddy, you're not in the bloody stadium. Why not? You should be in the stadium, Patrick. I think that's important, man. I say, if I was living in Ireland, I would definitely have been in the stadium tonight. Not because I'm enjoying watching a pre-seasons game, but this stadium is iconic, man. The 3rd biggest stadium in all of Europe. I think the new camp is bigger. And what is bigger? It's probably Dortmund Stadium is bigger. Huh? I think Dortmund takes over 80,000. Quickly have a look at the 3 biggest stadiums in Europe. I would rank this as the 3rd biggest stadium in Europe, isn't it? Let's have a quick look here. We can put that in. Biggest stadiums in Europe. The largest stadium by capacity in Europe is Barcelona. Wembley, oh yeah, okay. New Camp, 99,000. Wembley, 19,000. Santiago Bernabeu, 83. Croke Park, 82. So it's the 4th biggest. Twickenham, 82. Dortmund, 81. Okay, all right. So big stuff. Yeah, that's quite funny. Okay, I want to. Large is 74,000. Okay, so United seats 74. Whew, come on, guys. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go until we get it all started and up and running. Just going to hit something here quickly. Look, who do I want to see a good game from? Obviously, Lammens, the goalkeeper, always important. I want to see that combination, Lenny, Yoro, Heaven. I want that to be good. I really would like Harry Amos to have a good game. Because I've heard in the news we want to buy understudy to Luke Shaw. Well, fuck, we have Harry Amos. You don't need to buy an understudy. If we're buying somebody in the left back position, I want us to buy a starter. If we're only going to buy somebody to sit on the bench under Luke Shaw, we got Harry Amos. Tyler Fletcher, I think his name is Tyler Fletcher, I'm not quite sure. I want Santos, my first time watching Santos in a Man United shirt. Diallo in Boma, Patrick Dorgu. And I'd like Turksy to have a good game. Either if he's going to stay, I want him to have a good game. And if he's going to get sold, a good game could just put that price tag up a little bit, you know. It's all about the money. Show me the money. What was the guy's name in Jerry Maguire? I said, obviously, it was Jerry Maguire and the other one, Rod Tidwell. No. New players. The only new player on the field is Andre Santos. Everybody else was at United last year already. Only Santos is new. Show me the money. Yeah, Rod Tidwell. There you go. I remember things. Vic remembers things, man. Still got to get some water before it starts. Another 7 minutes. Good stuff here. I've been to 2 matches in 2014 with my dad in Dublin and Limerick. Okay, all right. Now Ireland is as a sporting nation. They do get up for their sports, don't they? I like that. I like that a lot. I've just got to change something here quickly. Just that I get all my information out here for today. Quickly take that away. Oh, man, I got to switch on the vent. It's hot, man. It is hot. It's supposed to get even hotter in the next few days, up to 37 degrees again. So we're not fooling around. We're not. Oh, there you go. There you go. But look. Let me go. I'm going to quickly get a drink, and then I just want to go check out that sun. How do you call it? The moon going in front of the sun. I'll be back in a second, guys. Don't let the sun go down. So back again. Don't let the sun go down on me. Yep, but us, the sun is gone already. That total eclipse of the heart is gone. There we go. Oh, I hit that vent. So, a lot of United fans in there. Look, a lot of United fans in Ireland. Are they going to play the national anthem here, or what are they doing? Please don't stress tonight. Please be calm. I'm always calm. No, this game means. Look, this means nothing to me. No, I'm just enjoying watching these players, I'm really just want to watch the young players, and I'm definitely want to see Santos play. I mean, he's also young. Massive stadium. Oh, that was good. Oh, that does well. I do like a little bit of bitter lemon every now and then. National anthem for the fans. Okay. United will be in traditional strip. So will Leeds. I think Leeds will be in their white strip with that new logo there, that Red Bull logo. Leipzig. Oh my, yeah, Leipzig. There you go. Leeds are now officially part of the Red Bull family, guys. You know, Salzburg, Leipzig, New York. They're all in that Red Bull family. And they call this the Boiled Cup, huh? So interesting here. Going to be interesting. I just want a quick pace game is what I want, and then we'll see what happens. I've got the clock ready. I've got everything. What do we got? 3 more minutes to go. And then the Premier League starts Saturday, a week from Saturday. All going to start. Yeah, Man United against Hull. There's some good games already on the first weekend. Don't forget your tips in there on Super Brew. I'll be announcing that again later in the evening. Stadium is, it's the 4th biggest stadium in Europe. Behind the Bernabeu, the Nou Camp, and Wembley. Those are 3 stadiums that are bigger. Officially, the stadium takes 84,000 people. So, and it's supposed to be sold out tonight. So, good. Look at that. Look, it looks fantastic, man. And they could actually build more tiers. They could make it a 200,000 stadium. So, the grass looks fantastic. Lots of runoff behind. Just shows you how big that Gaelic football is. Massive runoff at the back. So, let's put a little bit louder. Daniel Farke, Michael Carrick shaking each other's hands. Daniel Farke looks like a German tourist on holiday in Mallorca. He's got his shorts on. I think he's got some, I don't even know he's got shoes on. His slops. He looks like he's about to put his towel on the sun lounger and reserve it. That's a cliche, man, which is true. That field is massive, man. Because behind each goal, there's another 20 meters of grass to play with, man. So let's go through the teams quickly. We've got James Trafford, Sebastian Boronau, Jake Beal, that's the captain, Tyreek Mahamovic, Jaden Bogle, Reece Chadwick, Sean Longstaff, Ao Tanaka, Daniel James, Lucas Nemche, and Brendan Arneson, manager Daniel Farke. For Manchester United, let me run through that team again. Senny Lamans, Diago Dallo, Lenny Yora, Aiden Heaven, Harry Amos, Tyler Fletcher, Andre Santos, Amad Diallo, Brian Mbeumo, Patrick Dorgu, and Joshua Tixi. So, let's see. And then, look, United got Bruno's on the bench, Cunha's on the bench, Tillemans is on the bench. So, yeah, they've got a good bench there, United. Let's just have a good one here, guys. Damn. A lot of Leeds fans came over as well. I guess you just take the ferry from, I don't know, what's it? There must be a ferry from Liverpool going straight over or from the coast. So I'm looking forward to Santos. That's the man I really want to watch tonight. So here we go. James Trafford became the 2nd or 3rd most expensive goalkeeper in the world. And we're up and running. So let's get us underway here, guys. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. So we got... So Trafford with a long kick towards, I think it's Nemche. It's also a bloody wide pitch. There's so much grass on the side. It's not like Old Trafford where you can like fall down the side. This is a huge pitch, man. Massive. So let's have a look what Leeds can do here. My tip for this one, I'm going 2-2. I don't know why. I'd be happy I'd also be happy with a 3-3. You know, a few goals would be nice. So Leeds just knocking around the back there a little bit. But yeah, look, where do you Leeds? Any Leeds fans out there? Tell me where you think Leeds still needs to strengthen. I'm not that up to date with the Leeds squad. I can tell you, I know Man United. We should, if we will. That's a different question, because we know Sir Jim is tired as a duck's arse, and the Glazers only spend other people's money. I think a left back, a centre back, a central midfielder, and a striking option is what we still need. Good work here. I think Heaven and Yoro are going to be good in the future. Come 2-3 years from now, they're going to be our centre pairing. I can't wait. I can't wait to see them in the future. But look, I'm hoping De Ligt is back soon. I heard good news. Lisandro Martinez should be ready to play against Hull on the 22nd. Mount is injured. Again, he's always injured. In fact, that boy, I feel for him, man. But like I always say in football, there's ability and there's availability. And it doesn't help if you have all the ability in the world, but you're not available. And it doesn't help if you're available and you've got no ability. So, and I think Mount has a lot of ability, but he's never available. He's always injured, man. I don't think he's ever played 5 games on the stretch for United. He's been there almost 3 years now. 2 or 3 years. He was signed by Ten Hag. Ten Hag signed Mount. So, here we go. Oh, good start here from Leeds. Yoro, good clearance here. Amad Diallo. Also a player, not a bad season last year, but he needs a better season this year. But I do think our attacking last year was good. I thought up front we were always going to score a goal or two, but sometimes our defense let us down. But we never really played a solid defense. I mean, Matthias De Ligt was out more than half the season. Martinez was out. Shaw was out for long periods of time. I mean, the old man, Harry Maguire, was maybe our most reliable centre-back that we had last year. Maguire and Dalla were basically the most 2 reliable ones that never got injured. Referee, let's play on here. Santos. Tanaka takes the ball away from Santos. There is a Leeds player down. Another foul. Let's see. So it's going to be feisty, It's Leeds United against Andre, not Andre. I'm missing a Y there by Santos. Corp. Okay. I'm getting these informations. I like this Harry Amos kid. I think he's got something to him. Just sometimes you got to let the kids play, man. Come on, we're not like that other dick from Liverpool. You don't win anything with kids, and then we won the Premier League. You can win something with kids if they got enough quality. If you have the quality of Lamal, you can play with 18-year-olds. Good work here from good pressing here from United, getting the ball off them. Barlow gets it to Tyler Fletcher. Even with the ball here for United, they're all in their own half. 4 minutes and 45 and 50 seconds gone already. That's a good ball to Mbeumo. Take the shot, son. Gets it back. Amad Diallo with the ball. A little bit of possession here for United. Tyler Fletcher gets the ball back. Going to be a corner for United. I don't know. Why? Is Irish food not so good? I heard a good Irish stew is not that bad. I don't know what is like a real traditional Irish meal. I don't know. Something with the Lamb. Corner here for United. Diallo to take it. So here we go. A lot of pushing and shoving in the box here. TXC keeps the ball in on the back post. Good work here from Heaven or Heaven. TXC. I do like the way TXC holds up a ball. I've got to give you that. Oh, a nice long-range shot there from Dallo. Diego Dallo. He has got the number 22 this season. Did he have it last season already? Because he used to have the 20. I remember that. Come on, tell me. Irish meals is everything in a restaurant. Okay. Okay. Well, if you eat in a restaurant in Ireland, I guess it's Irish food, yeah. I like this move that Trafford decided to leave Man City. I mean, come on. They bought him as the number one, and then they lucked into Donnarumma because he just wanted to leave. And they basically told this man he was going to be number one, and then they've stunted his growth. And I think it's a good opportunity for him at Leeds, and I do think he could be an England number one day. So here we go. Chadwick. Leeds on the attack. 7 minutes time, the European Super Cup is going to be taking place between Aston Villa and Paris Saint-Germain. Actually, don't tell me the result there, because I'll just watch it after this game. I'll watch it. I'll relive watch it. So Yanre, if you are out there, don't tell me the score. What have I got to say about the first 8 minutes of the game? Yeah. What was to be expected of. I mean, I don't expect fireworks here today or anything like that. I think for United on Saturday against Milano, I think that's the big game where I think you got to play your team that's maybe going to play against Hull. Most of the players, you got to give them a run out. You got to test it. That's the one that's big. But we'll see. There's a lot there. Look, the season starts like 2-3 games, and then there's that international break. I hate that. I hate that end of September international break. When the Premier League started, I just wanted to be on there. Great tackle from Patrick Dork. Oh, fuck's sake, ref. Oh, ref, that was a good tackle. Come on, ref. Who's that? Is that Damas himself? Oh, no. I don't think that was a foul. Let's have a look. I will. Okay, it was tough. Boronau. The trailing leg does go through him. My hand's up. Sorry, ref. I would say 60 to 70% of the fans are United, 30% are Leeds United. I see more red than I do see Leeds fans. But that's normal. Man United are big on the island, man. Of course. Because, I mean, look, George Best, Northern Ireland. Roy Keane. I mean, we've had so many good Irish players. John O'Shea, Roy Carroll, Dennis Irvin. There were so many. What was the other guy's name? Not Paul Parker. But United have had a lot of Irish and Northern Irish players. So, yeah. Here we go. Young Amos on the side here. Not Anus, Amos. There we go. I want to see that partnership of Yoro and Heaven. And young Fletcher does, he runs just like his dad. You know, now that I look at him, he's got that same body movement that his dad had. Yeah, he plays exactly like his dad. That's beautiful to watch. I don't know if his twin brother's the same, but you can see that the whole body shape, the movement is exactly like Darren Fletcher used to be. Unbelievable, huh? Paul McGrath, there you go. Thank you. That's the one I was looking for. So United have had we've had our Irish contingent. Hey? Johnny Evans as well, of course. Almost forgot about old Johnny Evans, also from Irish descent, of course. So yeah, good stuff. Another corner for United. Ahmad, not deep enough. Straight on the head of the first defender there. Fletcher on the ball. When I say Fletcher on the ball, I'm going back here to the 2000s, man. His dad was a good player. Scottish international, obviously. I don't know if his two boys can play for Scotland. I don't know. Or they play for... I don't know if they... Proud Scotchman. I got to meet him once in Mallorca. My wife and I were on holiday in one of the famous steakhouses there in Flanagan's Steakhouse. Beautiful steakhouse. And the table right next to him was Darren Fletcher and his beautiful wife. I didn't want to bother him, but I did say hi. That's about it. We didn't even talk football at the beginning. I acted like I didn't know him at the beginning, and then when he asked what I do for a living and stuff like that, and I said, oh yeah, well I know what you do for a living. And he said, oh, I said, no, didn't ask for an order. Oh, what a strike there from TXC! Great save by Trafford there. That was a good instinctive. Put your foot in there. Who brought that ball? Dalla with the cross. Oh, good strike. Well saved by James Trafford. That's what I like. Nice, sharp ball in there from Diego Dallo. And Joshua Tsirksi put his foot through it. Good stuff. That's what you want to see. There we go. There we go. So we'll quickly have a look there. All right. Dan James on the ball, yeah, ex-United. I used to call him Speedy Gonzalez, very quick player. One of the few players we've sold in the last 10, 15 years for a profit. So 13 and a half minutes in the books here, and yeah, the best chance of the game fell to Joshua Tsirksi for United. Good work from Tsirksi all over the place. Darren Fletcher. Tyler Fletcher looks very comfortable on the ball. Oh, nice steal here from Mbeumo. Oh, and then a misunderstanding with Patrick Doga. Otherwise, he could have been in. You play the right ball there, he was going to be in. Mbeumo in his second season here with United. Thought he was really good last year. Fell off a little bit at the end of the season. Started off fantastically. Where the team actually started getting better, I think he fell off a little bit. I think Cunha was the other way around. Cunha started off slow. Mbeumo started off high. And then they swapped. Here we go. I think we'll miss Casemiro this year. A lot of aerial presence from Casemiro. Chipped in with a few goals. I think one of the reasons we did so well at the end of the season, he was solid there in midfield. Of course, Bruno. I mean, what would we be without Bruno? But I don't want to be a one-man team. That's the problem. We need to get other players on Bruno's level. Dan James again with the ball, gets it there out to Longstaff. Didn't he come from Newcastle? Yeah. Dogu. Good little ball there to Mbeumo. Mbeumo beats his man. Now we're going. Now you got to go. You got to get it to Tsirksi now. Yes, baby. 1-0 for United. It's Joshua Tsirksi. Yes, baby. United on the scoreboard. There you go. Put it out there. I hope I spelled his freaking name right. Tsirk. Good strike there. There you go. What minute was that? We'll give that the 16th then. Put that in brackets. There you go. 16th minute. Good time, Buomo. Perfect ball. One timer from Zirkzee. Good stuff here. Nice start here from United. That's what you want. Those crosses are in. They got lucky with the cross. Tunello'd somebody. How's Tunello doing? Good stuff. That cost's going to cost Juventus another extra 5 million. Hope he scores a hat-trick. I like him. I just don't think he's a striker. I think he's more like a 10. You know. But a good start here for United. 16 and a half minutes in the book, and it is 1-0. Crowd seemed to be happy. That was a big mistake there from somebody in the midfield. I can't tell you who it was. I think it was Aronson. Sloppy cross-field pass, and United picked it up nicely. Yeah. I don't know where my poll's gone. I thought it was here, but I can't see it right now. Check on the phone. Here we go. So United, first blood to United. Okay, my wife. Here we go. Oh, good tackle there. Just want to quickly. So another opportunity for United. See, now Dalla doesn't make the same decision as Mbeumo did. Mbeumo played the pass first time. And then Dalla doesn't do that. You've got to put those balls in the box, man. Strikers live off those balls, man. They live off them. So, but a good start to the game. Solid. I like what I see from the midfield so far. I like Amos as well. He looks like he always wants to go forward. I mean, just play him. Sometimes, if you're not going to spend the money on something decent, then just give this kid a chance. I shouldn't have wasted a little bit of time there. Amos in the corner is free. Fletcher doesn't see him either. Good ball movement here from United. Mbeumo playing on the right wing now. Ahmad, Mbeumo, Fletcher. A little bit of power play. Santos back to Fletcher. Oh. Good stuff. This is good combining here from United. I mean, for the young player, somebody like Amos, if you can show good games here, you know, it could up your stock. Definitely up your stock. So, look, no chances. I mean, Lamens has not been seen this game, so he has had to do nothing so far. But long way to go. Leeds not in a hurry to play the ball out the back here either. Playing it with their goalkeeper. United definitely the more aggressive team here so far. Good work from Amos. Getting the ball, Yoro, all the way back to... talking about Lamens, there he is. Gets it out to the Heaven. Good work here. I think that hit his arm. Yeah, that's a handball from Ahmad Diallo. Or as he likes to call himself, Ahmad. Plays it here with the top of the arm. Look, I'm just a little bit. I would like to get more information from the club, telling us what's happening with the new stadium. How far are we there? When's it going to be finished? When are we going to start building this bloody thing? I think Man United's communication towards the fans is fucking horrifically shit. There's a lot of things that are shitty at the club at the moment, but that is bad, man. United very active tonight. Santos, Amos, good ball. Fletcher. I just can't get over how much his body movement is like his dad's. Crazy for me. Crazy. Quickly, just go back here quickly. There you go. All right, just got to check something here. Oh, another good save from Trafford. Could have easily been 2-0 here. Should have been 2-0. Just me doing something here quickly. Just want to see if it comes out on this. There you go. No, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well, Lawrence. I hope you're doing well. So, another corner here to United. Ahmad. That's a better cross. Yoro on the back of it. Amos gets the head to it. Going to go back out to Ahmad. Fletcher gives it to Ahmad. Here we go. Crosses it in again. Trafford with an easy fetch there. Good stuff. Yeah, Leeds. And United win the ball straight back. Good pictures. Be using them tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, we're going to do a URC, another DEFCON show tomorrow evening. We're coming out live. So don't worry, we're going to use those pictures. This is a really, I've got to say, I'm don't overhype it. It's overseason, but I'm enjoying the performance so far from United. I've got to say, I'm enjoying the performance. Amos playing really well there on the left. It's really dark now. There must be the sun. The moon is in front of the sun now. It's not a total eclipse, so, you know. The last one I thought that we saw here was in 1997, 30 years ago, yeah. Or 1999, something like that. Here we go. Boronov for Leeds. I'm a little bit, I don't want to say disappointed because then all of a sudden they'll bloody score. That's going to be a yellow card. So he's not going to give a yellow card. Lucky. Oh, Tyler Fletcher's lucky, but I think in February, okay. Dan James also lets himself fall very quickly, but okay. Farker not happy with the referee, obviously. So, free kick here to Leeds United. Bogle, the back there, he's got it. They go all the way back. Dorgu with the foul. So, free kick again to Leeds United. But nothing, how do you say, from Leeds United that would worry me at the moment. I've got them having not a good season in the Premier League, but that's better combining there. Good defense by Heaven putting his feet into it. There we go. Good work from Amos. Good defense. He's playing disciplined there on the left. I like that. Don't worry, it's coming DHL this time. I'll give you the number and everything. Yeah, somebody enjoyed those bloody chocolates. So here we go, Dan James. Don't worry, it'll come to your place, don't worry. So here we go again. In the box of United, but still not. Oof. Mbeumo, very lively today. I like this combination of Mbeumo and Xerxes up front there. Seem to play off each other really well here. But nothing from Leeds in the 16-yard box so far. United have taken care of everything. No, Amos is playing well. I don't see why Luke Shaw should start ahead of him. Another good pass there to Brian Mbeumo. But Trafford was awake. There you go, 1-1. 1-1 for Leeds United, Aronson. Mistake from the young Fletcher, and it's 1-1. I got to write that, Aronson. There you go. Not good defense from the young Fletcher losing the ball. And then Aronson, no problem, the American international. No problem, Lawrence. Okay. Don't tell me the Super Cup. I don't want to know the Super Cup because I'm going to go watch it afterwards. Whoever tells me the Super Cup result's getting blocked. Please don't tell me the Super Cup result. I just want to, after this game, I'll go watch it afterwards. So after United actually dominating, a shitty Leeds team that, I think Leeds going to get relegated this year. I got them in the relegation zone this year. I don't rate Leeds at all this year. I feel for Daniel Farke. I think they spent a lot of money on a goalkeeper. I think they needed other areas of the team needed to be improved more, I think. But we'll see. We will see. I mean, in the first 30 minutes, Leeds have had nothing. One shot, one attack. It's all they had. And they scored through a stupid mistake from young Fletcher. But he's young. He's allowed to make mistakes. If you're going to make mistakes, you've got to make them in these games. Who is in the Super Cup? Aston Villa against Paris Saint-Germain. So, quarter of an hour to go in the first half. Second half will be interesting when the big guns from United start coming on more as well. Ahmad. Trying to dribble past three people, that's not going to work. Dan James playing left back there all of a sudden. So, I guess so. I don't know if PSG is ready for it yet. They haven't had a massive preseason. The big stars are all still missing, and I don't know who was all playing for PSG. I don't want to know. I'm going to watch it later. Here we go. So United still dominating possession, but possession is not everything. It's what's on the scoreboard. Huh? And at the moment, it's 1-1. Santos loses the ball stupidly. Mboma wins the ball, and the ref says it's a free kick. That started 15 minutes ago. That started at 9, sorry. Damn, James falls over way too easily compared to Mboma. But Mboma is a tank, we know that. So, Leeds on the attack here again. Beautiful stadium, beautiful grass, nice pitch. No. And 80,000 people in the stadium for a preseason game. That must probably be the biggest preseason crowd this season of any games. I think United should have more games here. Or you know what? If we're tearing down Old Trafford and we're building it on the same side, we'll play one season in Croke Park, United. Play all our games in Croke Park. Do you ever a mini aeroplane fly? No, I don't. I don't fly anything. Now that is a possibility, isn't it? Play all our home games for 1 year at for 1 or 2 years at Croke Park in Ireland. And that's not such a long trip for the United fans to go over. That would be an 80,000 seater, 83,000 seater. It would be fantastic, man. It would be sold out every game. There we go. Free kick to Leeds. Over the top. Nothing to worry about for Senny Lamans. Just want to check that out again. There we go. Okay, we'll see what's going on there. Okay. Okay. Trafford has been playing well. Just want to put out a new poll here quickly. We'll put out a poll here. How happy are you? Would help if I don't write it all together. How happy are you with Manchester United's transfers? Very happy. It's okay. It's everything's gonna be all right. There you go. I'll start that poll for you guys. Don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Something's not working well with the polls. And I also think something with the chat's not working well. I do not know. Something's just not up. No, it's not taking the polls at the moment. Not taking the poll at the moment. Do not know why. Don't know what's wrong today. No polls coming up. Yeah. No, we'll just leave it alone. Don't worry. Something on YouTube not working at the moment. So, 9 minutes to go to halftime. 1-1. I say 2-2 or 3-3 would be nice. Still United with most of the ball. The more active and dominant team. But it is 1-1. One dumb mistake or one unnecessary mistake. Good work there from Mbuomo. Oh, I thought it was in. What a shot from Brian Mbuomo. Hits the crossbar, hits the line and goes out. But I think Trafford got something on it. Let's have a look here. What a shot from Brian Mbuomo. He takes it. Oof. I don't know if he got anything on that. He got nothing on that. Unlucky from Brian Mbuomo. Unlucky. Could have easily been 2-1 here for United. The match in Dublin is big. Look, this is massive, man. What is it? What was Man United coming on? They got this thing. Is it on Amazon or is it on Netflix? There's some thing where they get inside the whole season to United. So we'll see what that's going to be like. I might have. Will I pay for that? I don't know. Amos doing well. I think he's played really well so far. Quick throw in here from United. Another corner to United. United very lively here. I like this. Lively, lively. There you go. So, young Fletcher going to be taking the corner from this side. He can't put the ball properly either. Yeah, but I like him as a midfielder. I do like him. Well done here from Dorgu. Good work from Amos. Fletcher put the ball in. So, that's... So I wonder how many changes we're going to get at halftime, or do we play this team a little bit longer? This young Amos, I'm really impressed with him so far. But, you know, like I say, pre-season, pre-alert, huh? It doesn't mean you're going to be good in the normal season. The pressure's different. United moving the ball nicely, a lot of possession. Unlucky. Good pass there from I think it was from Heaven to Dorgu, but Dorgu just couldn't hold on to it. I think Leeds will be happy with 1-1 because they've been under the cosh most of the game. I think United will be disappointed that it's 1-1. Foul from TXT on who's that? On Beal. Carabao Cup next Tuesday. Tuesday on the 25th. Nottingham Forest against Leeds. I might do that one. West Ham against Middlesbrough. Also on TV. Okay. So far, so good. Good game. Open game. Did I expect... I expected actually more from Leeds. I thought they'd go for it more. I think United have dominated it most of the game without putting that second goal, which they should have had. Tixi had another great chance. Mbuomo had a good chance. Then you had that one that hit the crossbar. I think we've had a few more chances we could have scored, but could have, would have, should have doesn't really help you. The only good thing is that I don't have to sweat about it because it's pre-season. But I am looking forward to seeing Bruno in the second half. I can't wait to see Tillemans, Cunha. I hope they come on in the second half. Yoro, good work there. And you know, Lammens would want to play a few good games now because it didn't quite go. I mean, I think it was blown out of proportion, the mistake he made at the World Cup. I don't think it was that great a mistake. But obviously, the media blow everything out of proportion. If he was playing for freaking Nottingham Forest, they would have called him the best goalkeeper in the world, but you're under more scrutiny when you play for United. Amos doing really well there. Him and Doku, the link-up has been good here. Again, TXC, Fletcher getting it out wide to Dallo. Ahmad. Santos. Mboma gets it out to Dallo. Good ball movement here from United. Back to Mboma, back to Dallo. Ahmad, back to Santos. They just can't get in there. Got to be careful on the counter because Dan James is a speedster. If he can do anything, he can run. He tries to finish it himself and goes way over the goal. But he's a very quick player there, Dan James. Arsenal up 1-0. Okay. Well, Arsenal haven't had a good pre-season so far. But that means nothing. Haven't played their star players either, so I don't think you've got to worry about pre-season. I've seen clubs lose 4 or 5 pre-season games, win the championship. I've seen other clubs win every game 3-4-0 in the pre-season and then flipping play for the relegation. So it means nothing. Pre-season means absolutely nothing. It's always good to win in the pre-season. It's good to get motivation and that energy into the team. Yeah, but I would expect Como to struggle against Arsenal because Como is not on the same level as Arsenal. Arsenal are the champions of England. Champions League finalists. Come on. So, a minute to go before halftime. Got to get that ready quickly. Switch the mode. Sorry. No. So almost half time, guys. Just waiting for it to happen. About 30 seconds to go. Shaw's on the bench. Mizraoui, Bruno, Cunha, Tillemans. Got a lot of the young talents there as well. So another, about another 5 seconds, and then guess he'll play another minute extra time here, the ref. And then he'll call it a half-time. I'm going to go for a quick break. The ref has blown the half-time whistle, guys. We'll be back in about 3-4 minutes. Just got to have a quick bathroom break. But before we do the bathroom break, let's get that second half reset. There you go. And we'll be back soon.
Did you know you can double the value You give Tesco Club Card vouchers to save on travel, hotels and holidays. Check the app to know what you're sitting in. Tesco, every little helps. This year at Amazon, we're increasing the electric vehicles used for deliveries across Europe to over 10,000. We're delivering change where it matters. On your doorstep.
The meal deal plus at McDonald's. Selected saver burger, medium fries, selected drink, plus a choice of 1 of 5 bonus sides. All for $5.15.
Okay, have you been seeing someone else? Like another dentist? It's just your mouth. It's looking great. How it helps. Your dentist visit becomes more of a friendly chat when you use the Colgate Total system. It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral health issues. Prevent problems before they start. From the #1 brand recommended by dentists. With their first appearance, the world opens up. Arms up. Busy now.
Football's back. Time to put on our Sunday best. Get our face on. Treat ourselves to a bit of fine dining. Travel in style. Maybe even have a dance. Because when football's back, so are we. Join us for 1,500 matches. Sky Sports. Welcome to the show. I'm the best man. I'm gonna look like an idiot. Okay, start playing. When is good? I can tell. In there. Friendship is a journey. In year 5, Dan has the right idea. Cracking best man speech. Try it. You can.
You can't, yes. That's it. Very stylish. Spoiler. 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 Small, spacious, stylish. Spoiler.
So, goal apiece for Manchester United and Leeds United in the first half here at Croke Park. And a pretty entertaining first half at that. Certainly both sides putting everything into it. We'll start with the Manchester United opener for Joshua Zirkzee, because just like the equaliser, it was very well taken. Came from some good work down the left from Brian Bruno as well.
Yeah, fantastic from Brandon Bruno. In fairness to them, him and Xerxes have combined well. Clever play initially from Dorgu. Listen, the lead centre back Milo will be disappointed, but Wembley's been the biggest threat for Manchester United. Clever play, gets a little bit of luck through the defender's legs. Fantastic from Xerxes. Good clean finish on his left foot. You can see Dorgu initially, good calmness. He showed good composure as well throughout the first half too. But that's what Brandon Bremmel's all about. Listen, poor defending, you'll argue, but that intensity, I think, is shown from having a free summer in Bremel in particular. He's looked very sharp.
Xerxes feels like he's in the shop window. Does him no harm scoring a goal there. Leeds United hit back though, Michael, and it came through a bit of high pressing from them, some determination to win the ball back high on the pitch.
Well, this is what we expect, don't we? From Leeds United to press, to put the pressure on. Because Manchester United are in control, actually. It was from there on, how do you react? Where's the ball going to drop? Can you get a little bit closer to each other?
It's just unfortunate if we start flexing. He's tried to let the ball go across him, but Dan James, of all people, is so quick, he's in and around you. And what makes that is a nice pass inside. The timing, you don't see him just check his shoulder there, Brendan Harrison. Just have a little look to see if he can pull it across him rather than just getting that shot away. Lovely start and a calm finishing on the ball. Manchester United defenders will go happy with that one as well. Two young centre backs playing together. Yeah, I think so. I think Everton probably could have just passed it on a little bit more. Spoken to Yaro. Stay strong centrally if they go outside.
So guys, back again. Just had a little break. Got something to drink again. Sometimes you got to have a break, man. But here we go. Oh, wow. We had a few good strikes here, man. They're just showing some of the highlights of the first half. But I thought it was okay. Hi, Brandon. I thought it wasn't a bad game. I'm going to quickly go have a look at some of the other preseason results. Maybe we can just get into that quickly while we have a little bit of time. But I hope you're all doing well, man. Here we go. We'll go there. Soccer. Remember, don't tell me the result of the Aston Villa PSG game. I don't want that one to know that one. So let me go. Here we go. Club friendlies. Arsenal 1-1 at halftime against Como. United against Leeds 1-1. Deportivo against Real Madrid. That is still 0-0. Then a lot of the other games are still going to be played. They haven't got a result in there for Nottingham Forest yet, but I heard that was 1-0 for Forest. Malaga playing, Fulham, Naples playing, Aris. What's the other big games that were played earlier this evening? Newcastle losing 3-1 to Everton. Frankfurt beating Eintracht Frankfurt beating FS Frankfurt 5-1. Auxerre and FC Paris was cancelled. Okay. So yeah. We'll see what happens there. There should be. What other games we've got going there? Let's have a look. There you go. Just looking at the games quickly. Just wanted to have a look here quickly. Okay, so let's see what the change is going to be at halftime. United got some quality on the bench, so has Leeds United. So I hope they ring in the change, but give these guys that started the game off another 10-15 minutes. And I must say, if Man United are going to buy a backup to Luke Shaw on the left back, we have Dorku, he can back him up. So either you buy a starter or you play with the young guys. I'm not into 30-40 million for a non-starter. Nah. Then go out and spend the 60 million or 70 million and get the real deal, man. The real deal. But we'll see. You know how seasons go. All of a sudden, someone you might not have on the radar, all of a sudden playing a good season. Some young kid plays a good season. Just things you don't know. Everybody has to have their chance. Everybody evolves. United, we need a few of the... that is the DNA of United, to bring in a few of the youth players. We've always been lucky with that. We haven't had that as much as we used to. We're never going to have a class of 92 again, let's be honest. That just doesn't work in football anymore, because no coach has the balls, first of all, and the backing of a club to just do that. But I'd like to have the class of 26 or the class of 27 come through, something like that. But do we have those kinds of players at the moment? Yanlu in the house. Evening, Yanlu. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? I didn't even look. I got to work tomorrow, so I can't do bloody rugby tomorrow. That is the problem. I just want to see what time that game is. And who's playing tomorrow? But Yanlu, how are things going, man? Did you see, Hag? Did you see the The hours you have to have now in YouTube, because we've made a few new channels. From the 1st of February, you've got to have 8,000 hours to get monetized. Unbelievable, huh? It's a good thing we've done it already, huh? It's Wellington against North Harbour tomorrow. Damn, it's a game I would like to do. On Friday, it's Taranaki against Northland. Friday afternoon, it's Lions, Cavaliers, Glickwar, Sharks. The Vern's going to do the second one. I'll do the first one. Australia, Japan on Saturday morning. Hawke's Bay, Auckland. Canterbury Bay of Plenty. Currie Cup in the afternoon. And then in the evening at 7 o'clock, it's the Bulls against New Zealand. Okay. Sunday, Bulls against the Cheetahs. Okay. And of course, on Sunday, it's going to be Man City against Arsenal. I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, look, game is always 90 minutes, man. You can be 2-1 up, you can be 1-0 down. It doesn't matter. You can lose everything. That's the good thing about football. But for me, I'm so glad when all this preseason stuff is over and done with, because then we can stop talking about bullshit. Because then everybody knows it's 3 points and you want the 3 points and then it counts. Nah, no one really gives a crap. Players don't want to injure themselves in preseason, especially the starting players that, the Mbomos and the Dalos and the Yaros. They don't want to get injured now. Definitely not. The young kids, they will risk an injury because they're fighting for that spot to be in the team. But the older, look at it. Mason Mount, he gets injured Mason Mount gets injured when he gets out of bed in the morning, man. But I'll let you guys know all the changes here in halftime. Should be coming up now. Who's in and who's out. Must probably see a few changes. Don't forget, next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday. Saturday the 22nd, Premier League starts. The greatest rivalry tour starts. Crazy. So come on, boys, get us started. Don't waste too much time. We'll see that no one knows how many changes are going to be. I don't think you bring a Bruno on quite yet. So Ahmad's still there. TX is still there. I see Dalo still on the field. Thompson's coming. Collier's coming. So there's some more young players coming on. So let's have a look what these young kids can do. I think the other Fletcher is also coming on. So Thompson is for Dorgu, Collier for Santos, and Dan Armour is coming on for Eden Haven. So Young, no Cunha, no Bruno. So interesting. So nice to see these young kids play, but you don't see them the rest of the season. That's the problem. Or does Carrick do a Fergie and just play the young kids as well and say, listen here. I mean, look, so many players still. Johnny Evans there, the coach. I mean, you got the Martinezes, the De Lichts, the Maguires. They all not. Luke Shaw is not there. Masraoui is not there.
Such a big squad, it might be Sunday League style.
Go United. Yeah, you can watch it on ITV, Rose Gordon.
There's a trophy. You said that you were dreaming to win this belt.
And yeah, up front, Cunha, Fernandez, Sesko, all not on the field at the moment. Tillemans is not on the field.
They're absolutely desperate for their team to entertain and to win this game, to leave this
So we've got a lot of young kids on the field now, huh?
So it is important they send a little message.
Amos has stayed on the field. Tyler Fletcher stayed on the field. Dogu went off. Santos went off, and he even went off. Okay. Toby Collier, he was supposed to be the next one making the jump, but it just hasn't panned out yet.
I just feel something happened. There's someone I would like to play and watch. I think he's a brilliant player.
Leeds coming on the picture. There's some changes for Leeds.
I can just feel some matter facing commentary going like this. 1, 2, 3. I hope that someone gives him a little tip. We're hearing some others that might be completely.
So Leeds are letting us wait here. United's been on the field for about 3-4 minutes already.
The second half should have kicked off a couple of minutes ago. So you're definitely on the frame of mind games at the moment when it comes to Leeds United.
So Leeds United just penalty to United if they don't want to come.
Last season. So if you were happy with Man United fans and how your team played in that first half, there's still more to come. Yeah, but especially
So come on, Leeds, what is going on here?
There's going to be assists, there's going to be goals, something's going to be happening. And then that excitement for Tielemans as well.
So it looks like it's a brand new team.
Hopefully, we're not going to go through all the subs on the touchline one by one because that might take us a little.
I think Leeds have started as a whole nother 11.
Manchester United level 1-1 at the break.
I don't think one player has stayed on the field. I think Leeds have changed all 11 at halftime, even the goalkeeper. Doesn't look like, it's every player for Leeds has been changed. I'm not changing the freaking teaming.
Pretty much. I think it's 10 changes from the first half, but we'll get to that in just a second. Amadou certainly one of those. Alex Cairns.
So the goalkeeper's new.
The man who came through at Leeds United under the tutelage of
Who stayed on for Leeds? Wilson is on. He wasn't in the first half. Trafford is off.
as well. There's Harry Wilson, who was signed for Fulham in the summer. He was Fulham's player of the year last year.
Cool. So they let us know how many changes
Leeds United.
it is.
Take the back three. Joe Rodon will play on the right back three for now. In the
Rodon is on. No, they've changed just about everybody.
Charlie Cresswell, who is playing alongside them. James Justin on the left-hand side.
So Man United get the second half underway.
On the right-hand side.
So we'll see. I think it's 11 changes. I don't see who stayed.
Wilson and Okafor.
Leeds, I think Leeds have changed their whole team. So ignore what's next to me over here. Leeds have changed all 11 at halftime.
Charlie, Southgate is playing.
United made 3 changes.
They change 10 players.
They changed 10 players.
Made a couple of changes as well. 3 in fact. Dan Armour has gone into the back 4. He's wearing number 69. He was the captain of the team that went to the Youth Cup final last year. Central defender. Toby Collier is coming to midfield alongside Tyler Fletcher.
So very, very young midfielder Tyler Fletcher and Collier.
£1 million. With the potential for that to grow considerably. Receiving the ball over on the far side now, playing on the left.
Thompson. So more.
Writing all the changes down. We're finished.
Nice to see these young kids play. So that's 6. Okay. Just don't give me the Paris Saint-Germain. I don't want the Paris Saint-Germain result, guys. Please.
Thompson.
Thompson.
Might make an impact. Very well thought of on the training ground.
So I'm excited to see what this young Thompson kid does. So Leeds made 10 changes. 10. Crazy. 10 changes.
By Rodon from behind.
I don't know who stayed on.
Back to the goalkeeper Cairns.
Nonto used to play for FC Zurich, man.
Just a pre-season from Daniel Park.
So only one player stayed on the field, and I'm not sure who it is.
Games against RB Leipzig.
I'll tell you right now, the minute I see...
Two different teams pretty much in the match here.
Here we go. So I think this is the stronger, a little bit of a stronger team from Leeds than in the first half. And I think United got a little bit weaker, it's just younger, put it that way. So let's see what the young boys can do here. So Leeds controlling the ball at the moment. Cresswell, he didn't start the first half. Is it? Who stayed on? I'm trying to figure out who stayed on. 18 also new. No, they changed all of them.
Shoulder going for a run, but it's Nonto who's found by Rodon, and he's looking for Calvert Lewin. Centre Lommans.
Or was it Dan James that stayed on?
Enters the penalty area.
Changes on the Leeds side and just come on and Santo always comes on and affects games.
No. Couldn't tell you who was the only player to stay on for Leeds.
Centre midfield, Ampadu and Stack.
Oh, cramp in my stomach, guys.
Very popular figure with the Leeds United support. Good reason. Lots of impact on games.
Here we go. United on the attack here.
Aman has found Joshua Zirkzee.
Try to get it to him. Walmart Xerxes. Crazy.
6-yard box, but Zirkzee couldn't quite find him.
I'll be only back 1 second. Oh.
Saw the run of Harry Wilson, but didn't quite execute the pass in time and apologises for not doing so. Rodon started to turn himself into a marauding right back.
Favourite in terms of players he trusts on the pitch, and see a role for him to just push himself forward. We've seen it a couple of times in pre-season.
46 championship games in the promotion season, 33 league starts and 2 goals last year for Joe Rodon. And Pascal Strout having moved on, he is the constant in that back three.
Strout's leadership maybe miss. Who's been a constant over the last few years, one time in this Leeds team, and he's moved on. Karnovic is certainly a very good replacement.
You wonder what the noise is about? It's because Manchester United's big guns have started to warm up down in front of us. It's Cunha, Fernandes, Yuri Tielemans, Shaw out there as well. Rodon. He's got Wilson waiting in the centre, and Wilson produces a stunning save from centre Lommans. His effort well stopped by the athletic goalkeeper.
It's a great underlap, wasn't it? From Rodon to start with, nobody tracking him. Raining that inside channel.
Harry Wilson to add to this team. It is a little bit different with Wilson and Okafor in the side when you've got James playing and others slightly narrower and they get closer to Calvert Lewin.
It's more intense behind Calvert Lewin. Looks like that's the way that Park is going to go this new season. Lovely to see Alex Cairns in goal now. Him since he was about 12. feel old now.
You don't want me to tell you
No.
he's 33.
No, please don't.
Goalkeeping record. Salford City. Lakewood Town put up 200 games for them. This is a chance.
Yeah, and that's the run, isn't it? That inside channel, a real good connection from Wilson. Wilson so well. That's got an assist at the weekend, Rodon, and that is quite an effective run forward. But they were waiting for it.
That's a carbon copy of the move that
Yeah.
got the opener against RB Leipzig and Ellen Road. He's managed to feed the ball into the path of Nonto. He's looking for Calvert-Lewin, and then Iora had to be alert to the danger. And he was.
Yeah, defended that well. Lenny Oro, because it's an early ball.
So,
So I had a quick look there. Sees
oh,
Oro
back
there.
again.
Yeah,
Oof.
just gets it in the box.
Amadou.
Leeds definitely playing better here.
Back to Nonto once
Ah, I'm okay. I'm just had to go to the bathroom.
He does just that. Calvert-Lewin
Oof.
is waiting.
Ooh, Calvert-Lewin was very.
Wrong with the effort. Centre Lawrence with the serve.
It looks like Leeds are starting to get the upper hand here a little bit. Not a good ball there from Lamans.
The idea was to try and fire that as quickly as possible up towards Diallo.
Let's have a look. Come on, boys.
With his kicking from Centre Lawrence, who had a stellar first season as Manchester United's goalkeeper.
I thought he played a good first season, Lamans. I thought he was one of the signings of the year last year. Good work here from him. Buoma holding on to the ball.
Excellent free kick for Manchester United.
So let's walk. Easy save for Lamans. Guys, don't be irritated about on this side here. The team from Leeds, that is not the team anymore. They changed all 11 at halftime.
Skill from Xerxes to get away from him and try and set up Diallo.
TXC he got a little bit of skill to him sometimes. We saw that in that other preseason goal that he scored.
Any pressure.
But he's got it. I don't know. I don't know why it hasn't worked out for him at United. I don't think it's a lack of quality. It is huge, man. United holding on to the ball here. No one to play the ball to for young Fletcher.
Toby Collier and Burmo.
This is better.
Away from Rodon, he's found
Thompson.
Thompson.
Gonna be a corner for United again. 9:45 in the evening already.
Brighton's making the changes.
There are some more changes coming here for Carrick, I think.
That does help. Just on that right hand side from Nonto.
Can't see Leeds making any more changes because they basically changed everybody already.
Dropping back.
I think Leeds have decided 45 minutes.
21s last season at Tottenham.
So a corner here. Fletcher to take it. 55 minutes in the book.
Would agree. Fletcher's corner.
That's.
Far away.
I don't think we're the biggest corner. I don't think we're going to be a big threat from corners this year. Casemiro is definitely not there. The man that scored them last year.
To spend that sort of money on a youngster means that they've obviously seen something special in him. They've been pretty good at bringing in youngsters from other clubs. Aidan Hebbon has managed to very quickly progress into a first team player. Manchester United is still young and raw, but I think he's going to be part of the first team setup again this season. They brought him in young from Arsenal. Connected with Okafor as he threat to come inside.
I don't think. But I don't think he's back. I think he still gets moved on again.
Challenges.
But we'll see.
Forward was good.
He's not in the squad here for tonight. So here we go, free kick about, what's that, 25 meters out? Oh, here we go, here we go. Good free kick, but easily taken from Lammens. Mr. Stach. Anton Stach. So almost 60 minutes in the books. I think at 60 we'll see the next changes come for United. Good stuff here from Turkey. Diallo with the shot. Collier with the ball here. TXT working good. He's picking up a lot of the trash that's going awry here. Nah, cross from Dallo, but easy picking here for Carnes, who has replaced Trafford. So 5 players going to be coming in here for United. Me, Tielemans, Shaw, the other Fletcher brother, the Jack Fletcher, and Mizraoui. Do you ever Krypton factoring? Nah, don't know what that is. You got to help me out. Krypton factoring. Don't know what that is. What's it? TV series? I don't know. Calvert-Lewin falls over against the young man, and then Bruno's also coming. Bruno, Shaw, Mizraoui, Cunha, goalkeeper. Oh, United are big changes here for United. Bruno, captains. Tielemans is on. Heaton will be the new goalkeeper. Jack Fletcher comes on for Ahmad. Mizraoui for Dallo. Bruno Fernandes for Mbuomo. Cunha will come on, I guess, for TXC. Yeah. The other Fletcher is also off. Well, so let's see what happens now. So, Cunha for TXC, Tielemans for Fletcher, and Shaw for Amos. So I think Man United have now changed everybody. Yeah? So both teams have made 11 changes. So let me have a look at something quickly. There we go. I could do it like that. I might as well just leave it. Forget about what you see left and right. So the young Irish kid seems to be happy. That's a foul throw, ref. Come on. Good work here. Give it a Bruno. Give it a Bruno. Okay. So. No, I don't. I've never been into any of these shooter games or anything like that. Never. I play a little bit of FIFA on the on the PlayStation with my nephews, but I'm not into any of these shooter games. I like building things, like if it's a city to be built or something like that, or something like that. I like that kind of stuff. But so me is in goal. So both teams have changed all 11. Let's see what happens now. So Wilson against Shaw. But do we see more changes till the end? I doubt it. And then on Saturday, I guess you're going to see maybe 60 minutes the first team, and then Video games, I'm not really into that. I'll tell you what I do. I've played like when you build a city or something, or if you're like tycoon games, I like Oil Tycoon, stuff like that, or Bank Tycoon, or building tycoon, stuff like that, and then sports games. But no, I don't do any shooter games or anything like that.
Enough minutes to convince the manager to keep them around. Manchester United a lot more games this season, for example, than they did last season when they only played 40 matches.
Champions League will suffer a different type of problem, English problem, midweek games, travelling, rotation, something they have to deal with.
Never ever. No. My Vern was the gamer.
Jana Thompson.
What did I play once?
Crossing to the box was actually a dangerous one. There was just
Pirates of the Caribbean. That's a game I played. Yeah, Pirates. There's something I played. But I'm not into that kind of stuff. I never really had time for that.
his job as the middle for a manager.
Because when I was about 15, 16 years old, I was already playing in the top division in sports. So I was 3, 4, 5 times a week, practice in the evenings, games on Saturday, games with the first team on Saturday, with the juniors on Sunday. So I never really had any time for that.
More often, or scored on it more often.
And in the off season, I went, I was on holiday. So I never really got into gaming.
Some of them from his brother.
Nice ball here to Miss Rowie. Come on, boys.
Nice rally. Cunha.
Not the greatest layoff there for Matthias Cunha.
These two clubs very much stitched into Irish football history.
Longstaff was, I think, the only player that stayed on.
Dennis Irwin, John O'Shea, Frank Stapleton, Leeds United, Harry Kelly. Ian
Stapleton, yeah, Stapleton was also from Ireland. I forgot about Frank Stapleton.
managed Leeds. Of course, Jack Charlton, who we refer
Jack
to.
Charlton, jeez, how can you forget him?
England defender who managed Ireland for many years in the end of the 80s and 90s.
Game has kind of lost its oomph, I guess, because of all the changes. I think they'll take another about 5 to 10 minutes before these players get into it. Because that's the only thing I don't like about the preseason, all the change. It just disrupts the whole flow of the game.
Manchester United have got another game in Wrocław at the weekend in Poland. They seem to allow the opponents.
So they're going to Poland for that last game.
Place because the new manager of AC Milan just happens to be.
Yeah, we're playing against Ruben Amorim, our ex-coach.
Leeds are hosting Augsburg at Ellen Road on the same day. We'll start their Premier League season against Nottingham Forest. Manchester United starting newly promoted Hull City.
So United have Hull City in game 1 and away, and Leeds have Nottingham Forest. Okay. And don't forget, guys, if you want to join our big tip game, go to Superbrew and sign up there. Then you go to join a league and you just put Vic and Vern's football. There it is. That's the thing, Vic and Vern's football, and you'll be part of the league. And you can win good prizes, man. Money, cash prizes, hoodies. Here we go. So here we go. See, I'm also excited to see how Tillemans plays. Is Yoro still on? Yoro is still on. Yeah. Lenny Yoro is still on. Forgot about him. He's the only one that... So Yoro's played the 66 minutes here. Mizraoui back to Yoro. See, this is why I don't like pre-season games, because of all the changes. It doesn't really tell you anything.
Here is
Okafor, because there's no flow to the game anymore.
dealing with the situation. Ampadu though tries to
Yeah.
Manchester United round again.
Another third, 23 minutes to go.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but it was a bit behind the lead striker. So looking for an escape route, one that was shut off very quickly by Joe Rodon.
Yeah, you can see the young players are trying their best, but it's a very young team out there now.
On this left-hand side, it's into a great position, but just didn't have the same sort of quality with the cross. Covering in from Tielemans.
So is Yoro still going to be taken off now? Who would they put in there? Here we go. Big throw from Leeds.
One of those Ampadu long throws is a good flick on, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, Calvert-Lewin always gets it. I think Calvert-Lewin just a little bit overrated.
Flick set him up.
Yeah, well, the personnel.
Don't know how this man made the England squad or has become once an England national team player. I just don't think he's that good.
Some of the players that were brought in that would play back then after that.
But I think England got a big problem once Harry Kane leaves. I don't know where that next striker is coming from.
Part of the newly promoted side to the Premier League.
Play without a striker. Spain do that. Here we go. Thompson on the wing, there on the left wing. Overlapped by Luke Shaw. Almost. Ref gives advantage here.
Stacks made a run.
That could be upsides, but the ref says no.
He got away from Lenny Yoro. It's hoisted that into the
Easy catch here for Lummens.
collected.
Gets it to Tielemans.
Well, outside of the ball, he's recovered well, but doesn't get played that much. I'm sure that he's always found his cup of tea, but when he does play, see the effect that he has.
Good cross there to Thompson. Lively Thompson, doing a lot of work here. Shaw on the overlap.
Last half hour against Leipzig. Thompson's effort.
Thompson's effort gets blocked and it goes out for a corner. So United's going to get a corner here. You can see Carrick, they're all relaxed because it's pre-season. There's nothing to play for you. Yes, you want to win the game. Yes, you always want to win.
Then suggested that he might want to go elsewhere. He was kept by Leeds United and tried to keep his head down. But you're right, he didn't play too many times last season, just 4 league starts.
So here we go. Tielemans with the corner. So have a little bit of quality here, Yuri. Another corner coming from the other side.
Leeds United cut behind for another corner.
Nolan North as Nathan Drake, Emily Rose as Ellen Fisher, Claudia Black as Chloe Fry. No idea. No idea. Oh, come on, ref. So another corner here for United. Yoro's up there. He's a good header of the ball. Here we go.
So convinced that he took a flick of the Leeds United shirt, he left it to go out.
The ref.
Referee Neil Coyle.
Yeah. He's left it.
So Bruno, no. Okay. So 19 minutes to go, guys. Collier doing well there. Cunha. Good work from the goalkeeper there. Almost said Trafford, but it's Carnes. Look, I think if you paid money for this, yeah, if you've never seen United live, of course you're happy, but it's just not. The first 30 minutes, 35 minutes was really good, but it's really tailored off. It's what you expect from a pre-season game. quickly go have a look here.
Three against them. Only Haaland had more shots in the league last season than Matthias Cunha. Mason Mount injured, not part of the squad tonight. He talks about that midfield area. Maybe if there's one area of the Manchester United locker room that they want to see enhanced again, it's maybe it's another central defender, maybe another central midfield player.
It's getting a little bit edgy, I think, Man United fans about the transfer business last
Okay, interesting.
good signings, but I think
Guys, interesting news coming through. Xavi Hernandez, the great Barcelona legend, is the new head coach of the Netherlands. Interesting, huh? On a 4-year contract.
First time, very long time. Away at Barcelona last season.
Romelu Lukaku is signed for Fenerbahce.
Decided to take up the option on him. Here is Mazraoui.
Oh, here we go.
Might come through the top so he could get it on the
Ah.
Helped away by Wilson.
the first step from Thompson down that.
So, yeah, interesting news there. I would like breaking news. United have signed. Boom, 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 boom. But no, not going to happen, I guess.
They've started to develop, even in the few minutes that they've played together so far, an almost natural connection.
Yeah. Great minds and all that.
Here we got Bruno. No. Trying to put Cunha in, but no.
Fernandes, played on that time.
Still a little bit rusty, Bruno. He can, off his break after the World Cup. I don't know why they have to have such a long break,
Pushes the ball a little bit further up the pitch, which obviously where it's
But
expected to do every job. I think last season.
it's not a game that's going to get you excited, boys. It's not going to be like, still got a little bit of drink in here. It's not like you're going to jump around and, ooh, what a great game. Nah, it's not nothing like it.
Plays like this.
I hope, no, please, no fucking extra time. Please, no.
Penalty shootout to decide who wins the Boyle Sports Cup.
No, go straight to penalty shooting.
I'll have a draw.
Give a pen out again.
Will be no extra time. No, look, it's a typical preseason game. You change. I mean, there's 20. Man United have played 21 players. Leeds have used 22 players. That's just normal. There's no rhythm to that kind of game.
Yeah.
I thought United looked good the first few minutes of the game. The first half an hour was good. But then the changes came, and once the changes came, it's just kind of blah. I thought Mboma looked good. I thought TXT looked good. Bruno's on the field, just came on. I thought young Amos looked good.
Manchester United.
Rivalry for you.
But, it is Man United against Leeds United. It's a big rivalry. But are we ready for Hull City yet? Nah. Still another 10 days to go till the first game of the season. We got AC Milan on the weekend somewhere in Poland. I think it's Katowice, if I'm not correctly, but I'm not sure. And I think there you'll have I think that'll be the game where you see more of the squad. Good defense there from Rosner run, okay. So another 14 minutes to go here. So me with a good save. He is Northern Irish, okay. Good save from the goalkeeper, yeah. So that could be, is that our second goalkeeper now? Mia, because it's not what's his name. He's gone to Spain, huh? By India. He left for Spain. And Onana is in Turkey. Not a great game. Who's the referee? I have no bloody idea. No idea, don't care. I do not know who the ref is. I'll be honest with you. Maybe one of you guys can find out. I do not know. Doesn't matter who the ref is. It's preseason. Doesn't matter who the ref is in any game. Because you've got to just play whoever the ref is. Nanda. Good. What, quick little bugger, huh? Yoro. This ref doesn't want to book anybody here. Good work here from Yoro. Ah, not too bad. Okafor fell over like a piece of Swiss cheese, man. It was Justin that fell over, sorry. So Leeds take a quick free kick here. Wilson, what are they going to do here? Yoro everywhere a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they swam across the Irish Sea to get to this game. I freaking don't know. I guess they're all, today I don't want to hear anything about tired players. Today's footballer, they got such great regeneration or the possibilities. Bruno scores, but I think it's offside. There's no VAR here, so it is offside. Bruno's just laughing. If this was the Premier League, he'd be fucking complaining again. Let's have a look if it's offside. That way you can't see from this angle. I don't know about offside. Yeah, I would say it is offside. Marginally offside, but it's okay. Good stuff. Ball in the back of the net doesn't count. Bruno doesn't seem to be phased. By far the best player we got in the United. I think he was the player of the season in the Premier League, wasn't he? I mean, he was the best player in the Premier League last year by far. I know you Arsenal fans are going to come with a Declan Rice, but come on. Bruno single-handedly took us to third. Good stuff here, Mazraoui. I thought he played quite well in the World Cup for Morocco. I thought it was handball, but Bruno gets a corner out here for United. Carrick is enjoying himself on the bench. Good work from Mazraoui. Was that handball? Nah, came off a shoulder. Let's put it this way. In the Premier League, they would have VAR'd this. So another corner here for United. All the way to the back post again. Yoro. Shaw. Oh, Bruno takes a one from 25 yards out. Okay. So here we go. 8 minutes to go. Are we gonna have penalty shooting, or is somebody gonna still score here? At the moment, it looks more likely that United will score, but They're getting stuck into the tackles now a little bit more here, both teams. Collier, Thompson. Oh. So Leeds United on their counter going down the other end. What are they going to do here? Nah, good block there once again. Lenny Yoro's played very well. I can tell you some other results at the moment. Arsenal Como still 1-1. That's also in the 84th minute. What else we got? Real Madrid, Deportivo, 1-0 for Real Madrid at the moment. And yeah, the other games play later. We'll see. And nobody, please just don't tell me the Paris Saint-Germain one. I do want to watch that later. And then it's like if I'm watching it live. If no one tells me the score, I can just go watch it live. Relive. There we go. So Leeds on the attack here. 6.5 to go. Don't think the ref will play a lot of time here. Over the top. This could be good. Good defense from United. Amr did well there. Or the Amr, whatever you want to call him. I think the young kids have done well for themselves. Oh, okay, 1-0. Tyler Fletcher made a little bit of a mistake, but that's not the biggest mistake in the world. Otherwise, I thought Amos played well. One of the young players played really well. I didn't see a lot of Santos today. Mboma was good. TXC played well. I thought Heaven and Yoro's still on the pitch. He looks like he's going to get 90 minutes into him. I think he's going to be our starting centre-back, Yoro, because De Ligt's not going to be ready. I don't think Martinez will be ready. And I don't know what's wrong with Maguire. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Be a little bit more enthusiastic. That's a good ball. And unlucky here. Oh, Bruno hits the post. What a strike from Bruno. Beautiful pass from Tillemans. Looks like it. Don't tell me. I don't want to know the Paris Saint-Germain game. If you tell me, I'll block you forever. I swear to God. I do not want to know any result from Aston Villa Paris Saint-Germain. I'm telling you, whoever gives me that result, you know you're going to be blocked from the channel for life. I ask very nicely. I've said it 100 times. Please. I have no idea what that means, Paddy. Luke Shaw to put it in. 4 minutes to go, guys. 4 minutes to go. It hasn't been a game where I say I've been bored or anything. But, yeah. It's been a game where I can say, look, you can see certain players are a little rusty. Haven't had a game for a while. Other players, they obviously need more game time. Some players, I think, one or two of the young players, you can say, okay, they'll definitely be in the squad for this year. Of course, Heaven will be in the squad. I do think Amos should be in the squad. I don't think he should be going out on loan. The Fletchers, I don't know about them quite yet. Thompson, neither. Perfect. I don't want to know the other results. Because then I can take myself a nice drink and watch it afterwards. Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot. Typical pre-season, huh? And then they all go into penalty shooting because in pre-season you always want somebody to win. And there's a trophy to be won. I mean, fucking hell. What do you call this trophy? The Mickey Mouse trophy. I mean, geez, a trophy for this? I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to. It's so tough to say how a team is going to be in the season. I mean, We've basically kept all our players from last year, other than really the only big loss is Casemiro. We've brought in Santos and Tielemans. Have we improved? Ugarte will be out for a long time. Look, De Ligt is basically like a new fucking signing because he was out the whole season last year almost. Martinez should be back. So we're looking forward to that. Rashford, you never know what's going to happen there. You know, so that stuff like that changes. You just don't know what's going to happen with Rashford. Are we going to bring in another one or two signings? I hope so. Think we need a little bit more depth because we are in the Champions League this year. That was not bad play there from Mizraoui. I can tell you now, I can see Leeds playing for relegation this year. I have a funny feeling that Leeds, I think Hull, Ipswich go down. I think Coventry, Leeds, Newcastle, maybe Fulham, I think could be in a relegation battle. But we'll see. Hey, listen here. It's a long season. We're talking February, March. Then we'll know more. Huh? Oh, what are these two young kids running on the field here? They want an autograph, these two kids. The cameras are panned away. Carrick thinks it's amusing. I think Coventry make it. The kids are having a ball. They're running around there. So what's going on here now? Farker's not amused. So now there are three of them on the pitch. Well, there's 80,000 there. If they all go onto the pitch, we've got a problem. The kid, it's not easy to catch those young kids, is it? So this is going to take a little bit longer. The kids are enjoying this. So they're running on the field now. The fans are having a ball. They can't catch them, man. They can't. People are getting out their phones. They're filming this. It must be hilarious. So the ref has called it a game. He just says we go straight to penalty shooting. So there will be a penalty shootout. All right, so 1-1, kind of what we expected. I had 2-2 as a draw. Carrick's laughing his arse off. So is Zirkzee. I mean, are these kids still on the pitch running around? So here we go. So it's going to be a penalty shootout. Look, am I the greatest fan of these penalty shootouts? Not really. Let's listen to John O'Shea here quick.
Yeah, I think the reflections were once the game changed, so many changes on the field.
Too many changes. That kills the game for me. But I think it's the last time you'll see this in pre-season. Because United do play Milan on Saturday, a week before the first game against Hull. I think that's where you play your starting 11, most probably 60 minutes, 60, 65 minutes, and then you take them off, I think then you bring on some of the reserve players. Who do I think will start for United? Ignoring we'll see. Who do I think will start for United? Lammens will be in goal. I guess our back will be Yoro and Maguire. I think you're going to have Shaw on the left. You're going to have Dalla on the right. In midfield, I think you're going to have Tielemans, Santos, or Tielemans, Mainu maybe. Tillemans, Mainu, and Bruno, your midfield three. On the wings, you'll have Cunha and Buomo, and I guess up front, you'll have Sesko. So we'll see. That's what it should look like next week.
For all you don't get the other way when we see a little bit of quality. What about his shot? And he just had no backlift into the top corner. So there was some things, there was opportunities, but yeah, it was all led to the ending of Bruno Fernandes and all those selfies.
It's going to be interesting to see who we get in the shootout. Ethan Ampadu and Bruno Fernandes.
So what's quite funny, because the young kids ran up to Bruno and did selfies with him, and Bruno just stayed cool.
Oh, listen, it's for Durham and me, young Durham and me, it's going to be what an experience from.
So for Durham and me, it's going to be a big experience, yeah. The penalty shootout here. So we'll see. So let's see. Well, at least we get a penalty shooting as well. I like that yellow strip there from Leeds. Looks quite nice. Running like dogs. So Cunha will shoot and Buomo will shoot. I guess Tillemans is going to take one. Yoro and Shaw. I kind of guess that's what's going to be the penalty takers. I don't think you put the young kids in this spot yet. The goalkeeper, me, will be the young one, but I don't think you put any of the young kids on penalty duty here. You don't do that to them, man. Unless one of them, says, "Listen, I'm good for this." There's still more young kids running on the field, I see. What I think of Rassi's good. I always said it. Italian club football is not on the same level as Spain, England, or Germany. I can tell you that right now. I think the English league, the Spanish league, the German league are stronger than the Italian league, is my personal opinion. Do not want to piss off any Italians, but that's just my personal opinion. I think the Italian teams are quite cash-strapped. I mean, the national team is a fucking joke. 3 World Cups in a row they haven't made. Whoa. So here we go. I can switch off the... There you go, after 90 minutes. I'll just what's his name, guys? I don't need the clock anymore. I just need the score. I'll put the score back to 0-0. There you go. So we'll do it like that. Put the score back to 0-0. Take that out. There you go. What I can do is penalties. There you go. Control C, Control V. There you go. There we go. Put it out like that. Penalties. No, they're not. See, that's why you're an idiot. Because what has the Spanish league got to do with the Spanish national team? Nothing. Nothing. The national team has got nothing to do with the league that you play in. Because the Italian league is still the 4th best league in the world. But the national team is nothing. Here we go. Calvert-Lewin to start it off here at the penalties. He makes the first one, so Leeds go up 1-0. The Swiss league is worse, but the national team is better. It's just the way it is. Don't care about Como, really don't. So there you go. When last did an Italian team win the Champions League? That's the question. When last did an Italian team win the Champions League? Here we go, Luke Shaw. Puts it in the top of the roof of the net. Beautiful from Luke Shaw. What was the last Italian team to win the fripping? Was it Juventus? That must be a way back. Can't remember the Champions League. What last an Italian team? Let me go check. Last time an Italian team won the Champions League. 2010. 16 years. Saved by me. Good one. Saved by me. Good save by the goalkeeper. Good for him. Good for the future as well. So 16 years since an Italian team won the Champions League. So the last two were French. Then I think City won it. That was with Jose. That was with Jose Mourinho. Yeah. Jose Mourinho won it with Inter. That's 2010, 16 years ago. Cunha, easy take there. 2-1 for United. So let's have a look here. Leeds with their third penalty coming up here. 2-1 on penalties for United. 2004, 2006. Who? So yeah, we're Stark against me. Ooh, me almost saved that one as well. Getting to the right spots at the right time. From which country has the most Champions League winners come? I think it's from England. Because Spanish teams that have won the Champions League, I think or the European Cup, has only been Real Madrid and Barcelona. In Italy, it's been Milan, Inter, Juventus. Yeah. England has been United, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. So United score as well. The league, no. Spanish league is not the best league. The Premier League is the best league. Spain as a country is the best. Their national team, but not their league. I got Premier League, Spanish League, Bundesliga, Italian League, French League, Dutch League. Here we go. Fourth penalty coming up here for Leeds United. So here we go. Irish League, not in the top 20. So Nondo makes it 3-3. But United come up next. There you go. Arsenal won on penalties. Who's the fourth? So it was a young... so Bruno coming up with the fourth penalty here. El Capitano takes the fourth penalty. Are we going to have a little Bruno shuffle here, or is he just going to whack it? Composes himself. Oh, and he puts it wide, Bruno. And he puts it wide. Bruno puts it wide. Hits the post and goes wide. You laugh about it now, Bruno. Oh. She only realized that it was Mr. Poor young girl. But I'm not that far yet, so you see, you buggered it up for me again. Doesn't matter. I don't care about this. Because United will finish in the top 5, and I think Leeds is playing for relegation this year. It doesn't really matter. So here we go. Good shot there. Leeds take the lead 4-3. So now it is basically sudden death because you missed, you lose. There you go. So who's up for United here? It looks like it's Yuri Tillemans. So Yuri Tillemans to take the penalty here. Don't think United are really worried if they win or lose. Sesko's in the background there. I saw De Ligt and I saw Maguire. So you were talking shit again because the penalty shootout is not over. It's 4-4. So the young United fan, you're not happy with the situation. Good penalty from Tillemans. Our captain let us down today with the penalty. Could have been all over already. Let's have a look what's going on here. So we're into sudden death penalties. Here we go. What about funny names? A lot of funny names out there. Here we go. Penalty. Oh, Leeds United missed the penalty. Hits the crossbar, Justin. So you Manchester United make this one. They actually win the game. Now the young Leeds fans are not happy. Yeah, I can imagine. So who's coming up to shoot the penalty for United? Good penalty. Just hits the crossbar. Goalkeeper would have had no chance. The Leeds fans act like... yeah, and they must probably play for relegation this year. That's the problem. It's Misraoui, the Moroccan international, the man that played well at the World Cup. Misraoui gets it. United win. United win 5-4 on penalties, ladies and gentlemen. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Who gives a shit? We won at 5-4 on penalties. Well done to both teams. It was entertaining. Penalties were okay. We won at 5-4. That's all that's important. Guys, I'm not going to hang around too long because, yeah, it was an interesting game. Don't worry. So see you guys tomorrow evening. DEFCON Rugby Show coming up. And we'll just check out all the channels. You'll know more. Guys, have a good evening. Ciao, ciao, man.